everyone, and welcome to the 37th episode of Dragon Quest Slime Time, a Dragon's Den Dragon Quest podcast. This is your host, Platy-M3, and this is the first of two openings that you're going to hear today, because I am going to be talking about the new Dai mobile game, which I was able to get my hands on a beta test version, and I'll talk about that more after the next opening. But you're going to hear me reference a YouTube version quite a bit. Unfortunately, the screen recording software did not work out quite the way it wanted to, and while I got a bunch of great audio, and you can hear me talking about the game, unfortunately the video did not work. So you're going to hear me talk about a YouTube video. If you would like to, I have found a good person, Todd Fod Gamer on YouTube, has a playlist that I will link in the show notes that has quite a bit more than an hour or so of gameplay of A Hero's Bonds. So you can check that out. Unfortunately, my gameplay didn't work. So just a little disclaimer here at the beginning, and now you can hear the other intro. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 37th episode of Dragon Quest Slime Time, a Dragon Quest Dragon's Den podcast. This is your host, Platy-M3, and today you only get me. It's because I was given a good chance, thanks to RP Gamer and the developers of the DQ Dai upcoming handheld game, to play the beta. If you'd like to read my impressions, feel free to go over to rpgamer.com. You can find my impression. If you're watching this the day or two after it came out, you'll probably see it right there on the front page. If not, it shouldn't be too far to find it. But I was given the chance to demo the Dragon Quest Dai mobile game coming out, and I wanted to get a screenshot here, or take a little screen record and do a video podcast. If you're listening to this on the podcast catcher, you can check over on our YouTube video if you want to see it. If not, I'm going to be very descriptive as I go through this game, mainly to remind myself and to kind of get you listeners an idea of what this game is like. So let's launch the game here. Oh, I'll go back to the, I have the music turned off so we can see it a little bit better. Of course, I don't know how to go back to the main menu, but back to title. So here we go. When it loads up, this is what it looks like. DNA was the developer here. You know, pay attention to how long you play on the opening screen. So it's Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Dai, A Hero's Bonds. Basically, this is a kind of dual world game. There are two storylines going on simultaneously. I'll go through all the little the sub-menus in a bit, but mainly the story of this game is told two different ways. You've got Dragon Tracks here at the top. That is basically the story of the manga, the anime of Dai. All these, chapter 1, I went through all that. It starts, the beginner ones, here's all the ones I've done. It starts right at the beginning, the Will of Hadler. That's the beginning of the Dai story. You know, it starts off a little thing about Avon coming to the island where Dai is growing up, and he brings Pop, and they have to fight Hadler at the very beginning. And then they move on from that, and they're going to Romos. They find Mam on the way, and it's just the story so far of Dai. And what you can see here is, notice how each kind of almost every other one of these is a different color. There are missions that are just story. Right here, the one that says complete, that is just episode 1. It's just a story mission. It just has text. And the green ones are battle missions where you're actually fighting. And you can see the green ones, they got the little lightning bolt next to them. That's the stamina that you're getting here. So I'll go through that. I haven't gone through everything available. The bonding journey, it's called Two Worlds because this is where you set up your own character. And you can see it's called The Other Side of the Coin, kind of like a multiverse thing. There's things going on here in another universe. There's a bad guy, and you got to beat the bad guy, of course. And Dai and Pop and everybody that you meet along the way get pulled into this universe. They form bonds with you, and they adventure with you. So you're kind of playing two different stories here. One where you're the main character, and this is a brand new story. It's not just a retelling of Dai going on, but there's and then there's some character quests, standalone stories for all of them. There's friendship levels that help you get through. I'll do a battle in a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like when you have a friend with you in battle. So, different people here. You got Avon, Mayam, Pop, Dai, the hero. You are the hero in this game. In that case, that would be me, this little guy at the top with the purple hair. But these are the three main types of story quests that you go through. And at least for the first couple chapters that I've done, you do a few of the Dai. They're very heavily done with the Dai ones. You're going through, and geez, just chapter 1, the beginner quest, there was 19 of them just to get to the second one. Whereas the bonding journeys total, I've done 7. And even the 8th one, it doesn't unlock until I do chapter 3, episode 20 of the Dai one on the Dragon track. So it's very, very heavily the story of Dai again, with this other story of you, the hero, being thrown in there. So let's take a look. We'll do one of these that I've already done. Go back to the beginner one, and I think this is where we meet and we get Ma'am. I'll show you. These are one of like the story quests. You'll just have, Crocodile. Lots of battles with him during the beginning here. You can see the story's going on. Pop's talking, Ma'am's there. So where she pulls out her gun, and she helps the party along. Now, normally all of this game is got background audio, but there was no way you'd be able to hear me over the background audio, so I have that disabled for this, and I have sound effects turned very low. They may sound loud to you, but seriously, that's the lowest it can go. But let's go ahead and go through one of the battles. So, we'll fight Crocodile. Honestly, about half the battles are against Crocodile. This is one of the battles where you have a restricted partner list. You can always click on recommended party. This one you have to be paired up with Dai, so what better way to show you a Dai game than make Dai my partner. You can see my total power is 1500, the recommended power is 900, so you should be pretty good on this. Loading screens have little tips like a lot of games have. And here I am with Dai. So, the main game is you running. And you're like, okay, you're just running. Your guy auto-battles. You've got special attacks here on the bottom that are on a countdown timer. You can dodge out of the way, like I just did there. There are 3 columns of battle going on simultaneously. And if I want, I can switch to Dai as my fighter. He's a little bit less powerful than me at this point. I've used all my best equipment that I've got through the special gem pulls, the currency on him. So that takes a little bit less time. My goodness, this audio is very loud. So, you can see coming up here the glowing medical orb in the background, so just when I run by it, I make sure I'm in the middle column. That'll heal me up. That's almost at my max hit points, and I think, here we go, boss battle. Most of the battling here, all these battle ones, you'll see at the end that, here's my ultimate attack here. You can also push enemies backwards. If I can get Crocodile here, I'll probably beat him before I do it, but where it says chance up there, you get a chance to hit them. I got him right as he hit me, so. Oh, for those of you listening at home, sorry, that was a very loud battle sequence. But you can see, for those of you watching on the YouTube video, battles go pretty quickly. The quest missions, you get, 3 stars if you complete it within 150 seconds, 180, 210. So far, I have not had anything really go beyond about 100 seconds total. but then again, I haven't gone super far into the game. Oh look, Dai leveled up. You get some materials, you get some gold every time. Like most of the Dragon Quest mobile games, there's about 1 billion little things to do. So right there, that was a normal battle. I'll leave that. That's the story. So there's a couple different, you're basically going through different story things. You can see my characters here. I'm decked out. I got some different armor there. You can change your equipment. And again, equipment is what you do, is the main draw. That's what the gacha mechanics are based around. You're getting gems. And I've got 2,990 gems. I wonder if I have a couple more gems. Oh, good. I can show you how to do the drawing, because you'll need... I accepted some gifts there. Okay, now I got 3,490. So let's go down here to treasure hunt. That's what it is. So the gacha mechanics called a treasure hunt. I'm going to click on the button. I can spend 3,000 gems to go on a treasure hunt and get a little video here. Dying friends, shooting up a bunch of enemies. Ooh, Metal King Slime. I hope that worked out well. And there's my 10 pulls. Ooh, I got 2 good ones I can see. I got a 2-star Steel Broadsword, 3-star Platinum Lance. Here's a good one. 4-star Silver Shield. Here's another good one. Ooh, I have Avon's Sword, another 4-star. Some Wayfarer clothes, and I'll just skip through the rest right here. You can learn new skills at the bottom. I got a new skill for Avon there. If you learn a duplicate skill, you just get some extra items. So let me hit end there. Now, if I want to go set my equipment, I can go to equipment. My guess is Dai is going to be the one with the sword. Avon's sword. I think that's it right there. So, yep, he just got a much better weapon. Now, you notice it doesn't show on Dai and the characters what you're holding, but on your created character, it's definitely dress up. You can hit auto. Oh, he got a new sword too. So it'll automatically pick the best equipment for them. You can go in and change your different battle skills here. Flame Slash, and it'll tell you what they are, give you some cooldown things, how many seconds. They're like 10 and 12 seconds. It's pretty quick. Considering you're running through a mission in about 1.5 minutes, you want that cooldown to be pretty quick. Other than the story, Events has some different challenge quests, different training stuff. You get tickets. You can see at the top, I got some blue, some other tickets, growth trial to get more experience, gold acquisition trial, equipment upgrade trial. So, and there are a whole bunch that I haven't even unlocked. So there's a lot of different things. You got event quests. You got this one going right here. It deals with Avon and him coming back. Spoiler, he's not dead, I guess. At least not in this game. So you can get stuff for him. I haven't opened this Hall of Perdition yet either. You can see the bonding journey. You only have to open episode 9. But as I said, we haven't even opened episode 8 because you got to do about 60 missions in the Dai story to get that far. So that's quite a bit in. You can bond with your characters. It shows what your level is with them. I can do another battle mission so you can see what it looks like when you actually have someone with you, because I didn't have someone with me. Like, again, most of the other Dragon Quest games and a lot of other mobile titles, there's a whole bunch of little challenge things like, hey, complete a quest. If you do it 5 times, you get 1,000 gold. There's only a few hours remaining. Get every mission reward for this category and you get a bunch. So there's daily ones, there's event quests. Oh, I completed one. There's normal ones, and buy. I don't even know what that is because that's not there. I wonder if you can buy other missions when this comes out formally. Let's go into, gosh, there's a lot of different things. And that probably is going to be a PvP. That'd be my guess. Content coming later. There's a lot of upgradable stuff. You got equipment that you can upgrade, evolving stuff. You can scrap equipment to get more materials. Because, I mean, how many of these same 3-star swords am I going to use? I'm going to scrap it. Got a couple blocks of iron there. There's different, again, there's a whole equipment list there. And this is just one thing here. Look, there's items that you can use. Some of these will recovers 30 stamina. So you can play longer, skills, there's exchange boards, some things that I have not opened yet, trophies, vocation boards, because you can do jobs. And if you look, there are things that you can open up for each character. This reminded me of Dragon Quest XI, the skill board. Click on something like, hey, what is this going to do? Oh, raise my max hit point up by 3. I just needed 5 seeds. Sure, I'll upgrade my... And now my guy has an extra 3 hit points. And I've got a lot of other stuff available. You can do this for all the different jobs, because you can switch jobs. You can do it for your allies, too. Look, here's all the allies I have so far. And I like how they have them, like, they specifically mention the outfits they're wearing. Her in this outfit specifically. So, again, you can upgrade mine. Look at that. I can give her 10 extra hit points. There we go. So, you can upgrade each person. All their stuff. I mean, I've played Dragon Quest of the Stars, I've played Dragon Quest Tact. There's so many different upgrade options, every little bit. And there's a shop added later that'll probably be with premium currency. The altered altar is your main home screen here. They consider that the area between worlds. You can go into the little world of the story. And I have not shown you, of course, what would a Dragon Quest type game be without a cute little Dragon Quest monster to lead you there. Miladosia is the name of our continent. They're the country that you're trying to save here. Oh, there she is, little Pinky. You can't necessarily see her tail right now, but her tail ends in a key, and that is the key to going between worlds. She can take you to Miladosia, which is kind of like a mirror image of the same area that Dai comes from. They talk about it being like, oh, these are 2 sides of the same coin. Parallel universe stuff. All that good things, just to be able to pull Dai and Pop and everybody into a new kind of story. I'm going to go ahead and skip through this whole scenario. I want to be able to show you a little bit of a battle where you actually have someone with you. Let me jump ahead to that. Gotta go back to the Dragon Quest Dai's story. Man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off, I'm gonna go to options. I'm gonna turn off the sound effects here so we can do this battle and you can hear me and not just hear a bunch of screaming. Here we go. So now I've got a party for defeating Beast King Crocodile, and defeating him, whatever. You're going to fight him like 97 million times. Kind of like in the manga, kind of like in the anime, nobody ever dies. It's just going to keep being another battle, and another battle, and another battle. So here we go, all 4 of us are going on a mission this time. And you see, this time I actually have 2 people with me. And if I wanted, I can switch my main character to Dai. That's pretty much how most things have gone at this point. Either I'm playing as Dai or my player-created character, and either Pop or Mom are both with me as support allies, or one or the other. Or as you saw in the first run that I did, neither of them could be your support allies. So there are ones. I'm going to use my player-created guy a little bit more. I haven't done this very much, but if you press and hold on your character, you get a shield there. I just shielded myself from quite a bit of damage as they just did a fire attack. You can see these things on the bottom right building up. Those are our special attacks. All 3 of us have one. I have my Avant Strash building up. Mom's got hers, and Pop's got his building up over on the side. We'll save those for the boss fight at the end. Don't know why I chose Big Shield as one of my skills. I never really need that. Love to go more offensive. We should be getting towards the end of the battle. We're 60 seconds into this. Here you can see there's a 5-minute timer at the top. Oh, here we go. I want to see if I can knock him back. One of the fun things to do is to try to knock the monsters back. I don't know if you can see how big a area back there is. I mean, he can knock you back. Oh, if I can get the chance up there. Come on. We should... Oh, he did burn. Oh, yes. We're closer to that big rock now. See if she can knock him back with her whoosh. Yep. Now, here we are. He is against this rock. If I can hit him into the rock, you can break him and do even more powerful damage. There he is. Break. And he's just... Oh, of course, he's got these people that he's summoned right now. So We can't get to him, but he's stunned. You can just get a bunch of attacks in on him. Finish break. I don't really know if I have a finishing move. Oh, he's done with being broken. We should win this here in a second. Again, for those of you watching this on YouTube, or for those of you not watching this on YouTube, if you want to check out the YouTube version, you should find that in the Dragon's Den website, and you can see all the things that I'm talking about. So here we go. Defeated him again. Surprise, surprise. Quest cleared. And I haven't really done this one a second time, so I'm interested to see what kind of loot I get. Oh, I missed out on my best time by 2 seconds. So, but, all my characters leveled up, so this is a good one. Geez, everybody leveled up. Yeah, just some drop rewards, not very much. Good stuff. The first time through, you'll get equipment, you'll get weapons, you'll get some good stuff. But I'll be honest, I really, really, really like the combat in this. It enthralled me more than Dragon Quest of the Stars, Dragon Quest Tact. Kind of like those games I didn't get to show you. Wonder if I can exit. I'll do one real quick one more time. Start this up, but there is an auto button at the top. So I probably should have let the auto do it. See up here, there's normal and there's auto. So if you do not wish to spend 90 seconds at a time doing the battles and dodging out of the way, just pick auto and it'll go for you. Not that I really felt the need to do this because everybody's actually attacking all the time anyway. Your main goal is to just get it into the right position here by moving left and right. There is a full auto, which I think actually then does move side to side. It's described. Oh, there he goes. He's moving now. So yeah, there's auto where you can just stand in the middle. There's a full auto that'll do it even a little bit more for you. I'm going to retreat here. Yes. Oh, I failed my quest. So sad. So lots of different subsections, lots of different stuff to upgrade. Oh, thanks. Bit off a little more I can chew. What a nice comment here. I think I've gone through most of the menus with you. I did the missions. These are just the daily things. There's beginner missions at the top. You can get rewards. I haven't upgraded my equipment enough. I haven't completed all my target equip. Oh, I have done that. So there's always something to do. Oh, there's our little person again. So lots of things. I will say the combat is really good. Ooh, there's way too many subsections of all the different stuff and the events, and these games are busy. They're all busy. They always have a lot to do to keep pulling you back in. If you like that, if you like the story of Dai, because that's mainly what you're going to be doing in the Dragon Tracks, is going through his story, going through the anime. This game's beautiful. It really does just look really awesome. If you're not seeing the YouTube version, click over, go on there. You can see a lot of what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to leave it here for those of you in YouTube to watch. But that's about it for this short little episode of Slime Time. Not going to mention Patreon because we never really do. But you should consider coming on over to the Dragon's Den, join in tons of DQ discussions over there in our forums. You can go to www.woodus.com/forums to see that. You can join us on the Discord. The link's always in our show notes here. Thanks for everybody who made this possible. For this one, definitely. Thank you for RP Gamer for getting me a review code and letting me publish my impressions over there. Thank you for DNA for giving us a review code for that. For the podcast and this specifically, thanks Woodus for your support of the series and the podcast. Thanks for doing a great job editing the YouTube versions. He's run the Dragon's Den for 20 years now, so got any money to donate, go ahead on over and donate it there. Thanks to Amanda Lepre and the descendants of Erdrick for allowing us to use their music for our podcast. Thanks to Dwayne Bullock, our resident graphic artist, for doing our artwork for the podcast. Bye, everyone. That's Dragon Quest Slime Time, sliming off. See you next slime.